It is definitely Monday, folks. So I know it's going to be a second before people start rolling in because I've had some technical difficulties that I will get into here momentarily. I'm going to go over to the other stream that was originally set up and let everybody know that I started a new stream. Wowza. Wowza. Holy moly. If there is anybody that has tried to go live with the new YouTube way of going live, the new YouTube beta that they have, let me know because I can't figure it out. I couldn't figure out how to go live to save my life. Couldn't figure it out. Nope. And then when I finally got to a page that was about to go live, it then said, well, you need some way to stream. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to stream through YouTube. So then I just said, you know what? I'm just going to do what I do now and go and set it up through StreamYard. So I apologize for any confusion. Let me get my old chat off the screen here and set up. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Me and technology, we ain't vibing today. There's no vibing. Nope. Technology does not like me. Doesn't like me today. Or actually over the weekend either. I am having phone issues on top of having laptop issues, which is no good. Let me bring up my stream here so I can see who's in the chat since I was on the other one. Stream here. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Hello, hello, friends. Hello. I know there is a few amazing people going live right now, which is totally all right. I was just watching Todd Flippin' Hustler right before. Well, like 20, 30 minutes ago. Such a good guy. Special shout out to my friend Todd, the king of confetti. All right. Okay. There we go. Hello, friends. Welcome. My name is Kimberly. I'm having a bad day. All I want to do is cry. Okay, no, we're not gonna cry. We're gonna focus. Let's see who's here. What's up, Pat D72? Drive safe, sir. I know you're traveling today. Big boy Johnny, welcome. The Shamrock Pixie. Hello, my Irish twin. Destiny, I'm having problems. I can't figure out how to go live. We might have to do a little test using the new YouTube Studio beta or something. Well, you know, if that's all right with you. Because I can't figure it out. Nope. Football Manager John, it is very nice to see you, sir. I hope you're doing well. DuPage Picker, Greg, what's up, sir? Michelle, hello, my beautiful friend. Hello, my beautiful Michelle. Misha, what's up, my rutabaga, green bean, carrot, and all the other vegetables? Love you, girl. And Joshua Poo, Joshua Poo. Tell Joshua Poo I said, what's up? Michelle says she's been sitting here waiting for me to come on. I was having problems. I set this up, the reminder last week or something like that. I set it up through YouTube and not through StreamYard or Google Hangouts or my mobile. And let me tell you, navigating through the screens was no good because I still can't figure it out. It's not good. John Jones, what's up, sir? Anamora. Hello, beautiful Anamora. Melissa, oh, my sweet Melissa. I feel like it's been forever since I talked to you. I hope that you are all right. Tommy, what up, the bargain effect? Tommy, have you tried to go live through the YouTube, this new nonsense? Derek! What's up, Derek? NASCAR man 3345. More toys, more fun. Crying is needed sometimes. Yeah, when I get really frustrated, I just start laughing hysterically like a lunatic, and then I start crying. Yeah, pretty much. If I'm really, really mad, then I don't say anything. And that's really scary. My kids know that if I have nothing to say, I'm really mad. I guess it's better than, saying a lot of horrible things. What up, deep fried deals, Dave? Glad you're here, sir. Still strange to see your name in blue. Why? You're good stuff. If you're blue, I like you. And, well, since I stalk you, I need you to be blue. I don't really stalk Dave. We just have a lot of common YouTube friends that we like to watch. So we run into each other often. Leticia! Can't stay, but just wanted to pop in and say hello. Jennifer. Craig, maybe you know. What is the deal? What's the deal, Pickle, with this new YouTube beta nonsense? CJ, what's up? Mental note. Oh, my chat just skipped. Don't screw around when Kimmy is quiet. Yeah, like it's just best to step away slowly. I mean, even my kids know if I look at them and I say nothing, they're like, oh boy. It takes a lot for me to get to that point. I have a long fuse. What's up, Myra? Don't cry. I know, right? Don't cry for me, all YouTube nonsense. This YouTube studio beta is bonk. I just don't get. I'm just frustrated because I don't quite understand it yet. It shouldn't be that hard to go live. Like, it's very simple from your phone. It was giving me all kinds of screens. I was like, what is all this? Wonder if I probably could screen share it and show you all the nonsense. Only the best YouTube friends. Amen, Dave. What's up, the truth? What beta are you talking about? So YouTube, like if you go live or set up, I set it up with a reminder. It has a YouTube, it's like new YouTube stream beta or something. Actually, I could probably look at it. Let me get through saying hi to everybody and I'll look. It's very weird though. I've never seen it before. Hi, Kimmy. Todd said hi. Oh, I love Todd. Todd's so awesome. What's up, Adam, Rebecca, the cherry picker, Veronica? What's up, friends? Veronica, hopefully we can maybe set up time to go thrifting together. I am willing to go across town. If you could meet me on the edge of the other side of Denver, maybe we could figure out something. It'd have to be a few weeks out for sure. And my chat is skipping. What's up, Matthew? Hi, wild man. All right, you're part of the thumbs down crew. You need to be blue. Thumbs down crew. Don't thumbs down in here, though. We don't thumbs down anywhere else, just on Jason Statics. What's up, Rump? Rump's up. Jamie. I still like to call her Rump. I think it's awesome. Rump. Rump. Ba-dum. My chat is skipping. All right, what's going on here, chat? Oh, wow, we went way up here. Have a technical difficulties. What's up, Hyland? Hyland. Don't cry. No crying. No crying. No crying. No crying. Oh, then Brendo in the chat. Smash that thumbs up. Carly Angel. Okay, I think I made it to the bottom. Can you believe next Monday is Labor Day? That's craziness. And actually awesome because that means my son doesn't have school. My daughter never has school on Mondays. She goes and hangs out with her dad Mondays. My son, though, goes to school Monday through Friday. So it will be cool. We're going to go to the racetrack this weekend. Shout out to Pat D72 for going live when he was at a derby, like destruction kind of derby. I don't even, all my days are blending together here. I don't know what day that was, but it was recently. But it made me think about how I hadn't been to the races this summer, and I had to change that. Like, I got to go to the races at least once a summer. I mean, it's been like that forever since I was tiny. I mean, I used to go to this track. My dad would take me to this racetrack, Colorado National Speedway, when I was little. So little that I can remember sleeping under the bleacher, like right underneath him. And if it was cold or whatever, he would put the blanket across, and I would just sleep under there when it got too late. But I picked this weekend because one of the weekends out of racing season, one weekend a month, they do what's they call trains, where they take 3 vehicles and they attach them together. The first car is the engine. The middle car it's pretty much stripped, like down to bare bones. It's just basically a frame. Nobody drives in that one. And the last car has the brakes. So the first car doesn't have control of the brakes. It's the last car. And they drive in a crazy 8. And it is so much fun. Does anybody else have that in their state where they live? Trains? That's what we call them here. Maybe they're called something else, but I love those types of things. That's the one part of when I lived in Kansas. There was derbies almost every weekend somewhere within the closer towns, and I loved it. So much fun. People took that stuff so seriously. I mean, they would work on their cars all year long. I've done a little bit of racing in my time, but I can't do none of that anymore. Apparently, if you have a pacemaker, they don't want you to go drive a car and purposely ram it into other cars. Jerks. It's your birthday? Jennifer, it's your birthday today? Today is your birthday? I gotta get in the groove. Yeah. I'll get into my little motivational side of things here momentarily. The whole original purpose and title behind my Move Yo Azzz Monday, talking about shaking yo snow globe. Shaking like a Polaroid picture. No, really don't, but. Oh, do page picker. Officer Friendly urges you to watch Kimberly's Stranger video. Yeah, if Harlan is still watching, I could have used you, sir. I could have used Officer Dangle that day to protect me from stranger danger. Not good. They're the weirdest people. What's up, Matt? BK vending and flipping. Sounds like most of the cars on the roads. Right? Swamp buggies in South Florida. That is the cutest little name, swamp buggies. Like for destruction derby? Is that what they call them? Or did I miss something? It's quite possible I missed something. Bill, what's up, Bill? Bill, special shout out to you, sir, for always being so polite and saying hi to me anytime you see me in any of the streams. I do appreciate that. Yes. Yes, Adam. If you need a bumper, just get a hold of me. I love you, Adam. Oh, that's funny. Just lurking. And my chat is skipping. Yes, it is. No, Labor Day is your birthday. Okay. I was going to say, if today was your birthday, I'd sing to you. Yes, Melissa. Stranger Danger video? People are weird. Let me tell you. And it doesn't even matter if you tell them that you're filming most of the time. They just proceed to talk to you. I'm trying to get to pull the video off of my GoPro from when I went and the last time that I went and hung out at the reservoir when I was at the beach. Because there's another person that was a little odd. I don't know how much of him will be in the video because it just depends on the angle. I did not. I won't always, I don't want to always put people on film if they don't necessarily want it. It's not that he was telling me no, because I did tell him we were filming. I mean, the GoPro was strapped right to me. But he was another oddball. So kindly macking on me. Just like the Stranger Danger guy. People are weird. I got one of the best compliments yesterday, though. I'm not really I'm pretty insecure about a few things. I definitely am growing my confidence level. I mean, really a lot because of YouTube. I still have that mentality of when I was in school and I was younger and, everybody was so mean to me. My big old glasses and, oh yeah, mean. Glasses are cool now. Back then, they weren't so cool and kids were mean. But Renee, Bargain Hunters Thrift, the guy from, he's been on Storage Wars. He's a newer sort of reseller friend to me, but he gave me a little special shout out and basically told me that I was good looking. And I thought that was awesome. I was like, oh my God, because have you all seen his wife? Oof, she's hot. Casey is hot. So I thought that was really cool. That was a confidence boost for sure. Message sent. Oh, thank you. Yes, Renee, Deep Fried Deals. Yes, Renee from his channel's Bargain Hunters Thrift. Are they from Germany? Yes. Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know all the great details of when he came here or how far that goes back, but there's so many people that I try to pay attention to, and it's hard sometimes. It's hard. Oh, Casey is beautiful, right? Oh, thank you. How's everybody's weekend? What'd y'all do? Did you go thrifting? Did you go have fun? Did you travel? I know there was a few friends, reseller friends, who went to Nashville, which seemed to be fun. I know on Saturday night, I hung out with Pat D72 on his live while he hung out with everybody in Nashville, which was pretty awesome. And while I'm thinking about it, this Thursday, our Thursday night live show is hosted by Pat. It's going to be early this week, earlier, because the special guest this week is Rockstar Flipper, and we don't want to overlap into what his show, so we're going to do ours a little earlier. I want to say that it's 5:40 my time, which would be 6:40 Central. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Pat. I hope that that's correct. No. So are you sick? That's a bummer, Melissa. No yard sales for you. Yes, I went to quite a few yard sales and did some dumpster diving. If my phone doesn't, I can't pull the videos off my phone right now. I don't know what's going on. I was trying to upload them to OneDrive and it won't let me even open the app. Nothing on my phone. And to anybody who sent me messages in the past few days, I apologize if I have not responded because my phone is not showing them. It's just giving me alerts saying that the message will not download. I'm having problems, people. Maybe it's a sign that Kim needs to take a break. Speaking of that, that reminds me of the whole entire topic today, which is kind of, I guess, ironic that all these technical difficulties are happening. I'm just reading the chat. Just reading the chat. What's up, D90? Hi, Don. Bargain Hunter. Tiffany. Did I say hi to you yet? Eat, sleep, Amazon. I will, at the end of this, sing us out like I did last Thursday. I think I'm going to do that anytime that I remember, because it's fun. Hung with the family and had the best weekend sales I've had in 2 months. Congrats, Rum Stomp. That's amazing. Oh, see, my chat is skippy. Don't make him late. Oh, yeah, Casey? Yeah. Don't worry, I won't. I'm pretty excited to have him as the guest. He really is one of the reasons why or how my reseller community got to be the way that it is, because him and Wade and Lindy Glenn and Rake and Profit and Chris, when he was 10K on the Bay, those were the people that I first started watching that were doing content about making money reselling. Craig, we're having issues with StreamYard earlier. Yeah, there's something going on. I don't know. I was going nuts trying to get my, well, even with YouTube, it just wasn't, see, maybe I can show you all. Let me see if I could. I'll show y'all. Yes, you're right, Adam. That actually, yeah. Yep. That's all I'll say. Yep. Okay. All right. How do I screen share my? Oh. Maybe I can't do it. One moment, please. Wow, there's like a whole bunch of them that were started apparently. Oh boy. Whoops. Oh boy. Give me 1 second, folks. I cannot see the chat. I need to delete my other 2 attempts at trying to figure out how to go live. Where do I delete these? I'm having problems. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why can't I do this? Alright, maybe I'll just have to start this later or fix this later. Oh, there we go. Delete. Okay, I got one deleted here. Delete. I got two deleted, horror. I can figure out. Okay, how do I screen share on this? Nonsense. Nonsense. What the hell was the first I watched on here? What the hells? They are awesome. Jeremy and George. Let me some Jeremy and George. Okay, screen share. I'm going to screen share my screen so you all can see this crazy nonsense. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see my screen. I really have no idea. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. So this is the one that I was trying to go live with. Right here. It was already set up. I set it up through YouTube as a reminder. Now, if you click anywhere on it, like there is no regular, I couldn't find it easily to get it to start live. Like nothing. Like, where is it? Where do you go live? I can't find it. And then if you go like this, look at right here, upload video, that's new. Last week it said new right next to going live. Because this screen is even funky. I'm not going to actually go live from this, but it's all weird and different, and I don't even know what any of this nonsense is. I've never seen it. I never saw it before. I never seen that screen before. So that's why I was having difficulties. Like, where is that go live button? I thought Jeremy and George were a couple. What do I know? They are a couple. Yes, they are. They are together forever. Yes, Melissa, he has mentioned her a couple times. DuPage Picker's commenting on my thumbnail, my unicorn pooping rainbows. Shout out to Barb Going on Grumpy who made that thumbnail. I might be switching it up because I've had that one up for a little bit. Wow, classic. I'm not a gamer. Says, if I ever get a new car, I may do a road trip and meet up with Pat. That would be cool. For sure. I'm waiting for a meetup that's closer to Colorado. When is there going to be a meetup that's close to Colorado, folks? Who really are crazy? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we don't talk about her. We don't. Not good. So my topic today was about shaking your snow globe, which I thought was pretty humorous in the title. But I've really been thinking lately a lot about, well, kind of the future, and I've been listening to a lot of motivational speakers, Mel Robbins being one of my favorite. And and kind of the direction of what, I want in my life. What's sort of the driving force, my why, what's important. Obviously my kids are important, but then, so my daughter's 14. She's got 4 or 5 more years before she, is going to move out. My son is 8. I still have quite some time. But then, what sort of happens after that? And so I've been listening to a lot of Mel Robbins because I'm a firm believer that, you should always be trying to kind of better yourself. Do one little thing, to better yourself. And she talks a lot about just, well, that right there, being a better you. And one of the things that she was talking about in the most recent book, or I'm listening to it on Audible, is Take Control of Your Life, which is what it's called. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. And in fact, I will drop a link to it in the description after this airs. Let me write that down so I remember. Drop link in description. So she was talking about basically kind of what drives you to sort of push forward. Is it your fear that's driving you, or is it your dreams that's driving you? And by fear, she means like, just kind of forcing yourself to go through the motions. By dreams, it's, striving for what you want. And what I love about her is she talks about life, your life, being kind of like Legos, and each little thing being a building block to a bigger picture. And what overwhelms people and prevents them from accomplishing, their dreams is they look at the bigger picture and they, think, for example, okay, I want to be a millionaire. This is not my particular hope and dream, but a lot of people, financial, that's what drives them. So I want to be financially, stable or whatever it is. Well, when they try to attempt to do that, they get kind of overwhelmed by looking at it as a whole, and what you need to do is to break it down, and when that kind of fear starts to build up of you thinking that you're never going to make it, that you're it's impossible, that you have to do all of these things, it's intimidating, really. It's like, here's a better example, since there's so many resellers in the chat. You're having a larger online selling, whether it's eBay, whatever platform it is, and how you're going to accomplish pulling in a certain amount or a certain amount of packages that you put out, every day, or sales that you have per day. When you first start, it's pretty overwhelming. And for those that don't, who haven't started, like they're fear-based. It's fear that's basically stopping them. They feel like they don't have the money, to do it. They feel like it's going to be too much. They feel like, oh, well, I don't know this program. I don't know how to list things. I don't know about pictures. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. And so all those things start to build up, right? And they're just not trying at all. And what you need to do is you need to break it down into like Lego blocks, right? And take one little Lego block, one little thing that's going to help you in reaching that goal, by watching maybe a video about, shipping, or finally signing up for that account, or if it's money-based, that you need $100 to start whatever it is, then you need to find a little block that's going to help you get that. Because you could continue to spew out of your mouth whatever, all these things. I want to do this and this and this. But really, actions speak far louder than words in regards to that. So you have to figure out what it is that's going to get you there a little further. I've mentioned a few times about you can make all the wishes you want to the stars. You can wish your little heart out every night. You can wish a million times. But if you don't make a plan to get there, then you're not. Don't let life pass you by and you sit there, at 80 or 90 and regret so many things because you didn't try, because you let fear and worry stop you. What's the biggest thing that can happen? I mean, I want you all to think in your brain right now of something that you really want to do. What is stopping you right now from doing it? What's stopping you from doing it? Is it maybe how hard the goal is? Is it that you're not financially able to do it? Maybe you want to run a marathon and you keep telling yourself, next Monday I'm going to start running. Well, why not today? Why not today? Why not right now? Why not get off your little hiney, move your ass, and go for a walk, and then maybe a jog? Build up to that point. Sitting here talking about doing it is not going to make it happen. Let me check into the chat. Y'all know me. I start rambling on. And I forget to look at the chat. Check the chat. As Todd would say, check the chat. Check the chat. If George and Jeremy would get married on Tube Live, it would be huge. Heck yeah, it would be. If I get a steal on airfare, I'll come out. That would be cool. I can't wait to meet you, Adam. Looking pretty. Hi, Lynn. You're so sweet to me. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up for me, folks. Yes. Control the controllables. One of my favorite sayings. Amen, John. That is a great saying, actually. Control what you can. There's so many that worry about tomorrow. You can't do anything about tomorrow, folks. You can't. Do something about today. It's kind of like you got to get that sort of snowball effect rolling for things to really, really happen. Adam says, I think I may do a working hangout tomorrow. So can't go live Wednesday. Oh, that's right. Okay, well, let me know, Adam. I mean, if you want me to come hang out with you live, I will. If not, I'll be in the chat. Hello, Living Classy. Hello, Zach. Myra. I love that you guys are so welcoming to everybody that comes into the chat. And a shout out to all of you, maybe lurking or who watch the replay. I do appreciate every single one of you. The old proverb, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Amen. That is so relevant. Yes. Keep rambling. We love it. Well, I figure my life was so messed up at one point. I've had plenty of therapy and it costs a lot of money. So here, I'm giving you all free information at the cost of nothing. Fear of failing has always been my biggest obstacle. Yes. I think that is a fear of many. It makes me think about the fact of what I love to say over and over is there are two things that are going to happen. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're either going to succeed or you're going to fail. And really, John Jones, I don't know what it is that you're trying, to accomplish and what's stopping you. Obviously, fear is stopping you, but if you fail, is it that big of a deal? You're still going to be alive, right? You're still going to probably have those that love you now around you, right? Don't go to the end of your life with regrets. They did a study, I can't remember where it was, but there was some study done on and they asked a whole bunch of people what was their biggest regret in life. And like 80% of them had answered worrying about wasting too much time on worrying. on worrying about, being afraid, about fear, worrying that people won't like them, worrying about things that are going to happen tomorrow, worrying about, well, what if I do go make this big speech and I accidentally burp in the middle? I mean, whatever it is. People worry so much and they let that build up that they don't do anything about it. And they kind of forget the why behind things. I do it all the time. And a friend of mine and I, we talk all the time about what is the driving force behind what we're doing. For me right now in the present, my why are my kids. I want to show my daughter that she can be independent. I want to set them up to succeed. That is my why, to make sure that they have a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and they feel loved. Like that's, another thing is I want them to never question my love for them. Now, I may be overly sticky when it comes to overly sweet, and they give me plenty of eye rolls, but they'll get older and realize that, what, my mom told me she loved me every single day. Right now, my son could care less about that. I've been having to write him imaginary love notes in his lunchbox, okay? Because he won't let me write love notes to him anymore on napkins. It makes me a little sad, chokes me up a little bit, hurts my feelers. right here. So right before I zip up his lunch in the mornings, I take out a napkin, or actually a paper towel. We call them ghetto napkins around here. We get out us them there ghetto napkins. And I write, or in the air, I tell him, all right, buddy, I'm writing you a note. So when you pull this out of your lunch that I love you, Brayden. I hope you have a good day. You love, Mom. And I fold it up and I put it in his lunchbox. What up, Blood X? How are you? All right, Melissa, thank you for coming by. I love you, sweetheart. Colleen. It's really Jolene, but Colleen sounds good too. You miss too much of these days if you stop to think, right? Yeah, it's like, so I went and my topic was about snow globes and all, when I had set up the reminder. And then when I went out sourcing, I actually found a snow globe, which I thought was pretty funny. Especially because this will do well selling. Anything with a city name on it, not anything, but a lot of things, like more souvenir type of gift shop sort of things, they do sell well. There's a little tip for y'all. So Mel Robbins had actually talked about this kind of theory of, goal setting and just kind of making it through life. And she said, your life, imagine your life as a snow globe. What up, Debbie? And, every day, well, a lot of us, me, I'm one of the worst about it, is I try to do a million things at one time. I have like 10 things going on all at once, all the time. So here I am, shaking my snow globe, trying to get life to go my way, doing all these things, shake it, right? You guys are listing, sourcing, running as quick as you can just to shake our snow globe up, right? To get all these little things to shake up and so that we can see the beauty in it, right? But there's one thing we're forgetting. We're forgetting about the visual, about what's in the center. We're so busy on shaking this darn thing, on making our life go how we want, on being busy, that we forget about our why. For me, the inside would be my kids. I see so many resellers, and I give you all props for, wanting to work a bazillion hours a day. But where's the enjoyment? Where's the pleasure? Where's the fun in life? Like, that's why you're here. You're shaking your snow globe so much and you forgot about the most important part. What your soul wants, what your why, what's important to you. You were just so, set on shaking the heck out of the thing, trying to be busy, that you missed the best part. Make sure to make time for those that you love. Life is too short, and we don't get to control when our life ends. I mean, it could be tomorrow, it could be in a year. You could get cancer and it'd be a year. You could get into a car wreck. Maybe you'll live to 100. And if you do, then right on. Don't forget to enjoy life. If you're in a relationship, like, make one night a month, to have a date night. Like, for me, I like to take to spend time with my kids as a mommy and daughter date or mommy and son date, and to plan that time, just like on Saturday. Although I did film, I took my daughter out and we had a blast. You have to do that. You have to take time, because your life is going to go so fast. It's going to fly by. Enjoy life while you can, while you're able-bodied to, while you can move. Or even if maybe there's a disability that makes it so you can't. Like, there are ways that you can still enjoy life. Do not let it go all the way past you and you look back like, I can't believe that I wasted all that time on making money and not making memories. For me, I have the reason I feel rushed. Wow, I almost got a little emotional. No crying on camera. Don't cry. Okay. I keep thinking about my next surgery. That's what I keep thinking about every day. It's a constant reminder for me that I'm going to continue to have surgery after surgery. And there's only going to be so many surgeries to where I'm not going to be, you would hope that I always wake up from them, but my body already has a really hard time recovering from surgeries. And, there are only so many places you can put a pacemaker or keep zapping your heart. I mean, my heart is basically getting shocked, just to beat. And that's hard. That's hard on your muscles. Imagine it, it's a muscle. You're working it all the time. It eventually kind of gives out. And I keep thinking constantly about, oh my gosh, I need to rush and do all these things, so that I can enjoy it while I can. Because what if I have my next surgery, which is in 3 years, and then after that, 8, it depends. It's like 7 to 10 years. Every 7 to 10, if it goes right, but it never does for me. Never. Knock on wood. I'm hoping one day it will. But that's what's always in my brain, like the need to go fast. I mean, anybody who has my phone number and who has talked to me on the phone knows that I am not one to sit here and chat on the phone. If I'm talking to you, it's not that I like to talk on the phone. I have my earbuds in and I'm literally going so fast in my house that I'm like out of breath. And I need to slow down, in that sense. I have been better about making time, for my why, which is my kids. Like right now, this week, again, I have my son, and that means from 4 to 7, I am busy. I'm busy, dealing with homework and all the other #mom life, #adulting is. But I do know that come Saturday, we're going to be making some memories. So all our hard work is going to pay off. There was a whole bunch of, summer flew by, y'all. I feel almost like I kind of wasted the whole thing. Not worrying, but wanting, okay, let me rephrase. Let's go back. I love to bargain hunt. I have since I can remember. I've loved to thrift in Goodwill and yard sales and all that. And during the summer, there's more yard sales and you can get far more goodies. There's more opportunities for sure when the weather is nice. Well, I kind of just wasted my whole summer in my eyes by using every weekend to work and list, which is kind of a little sad. So it's a little sad that I spent so much time. I was shaking my snow globe, shaking it. Forgot about what's important, the inside. Although it is very pretty. I'm grateful that sales are doing well and that I'm shipping often. And that was one of the reasons I did not do my Crazies Come Out at Night episode. And I just moved the date because I hung out with my daughter on Saturday and I was busy, which means I couldn't do my shipping Saturday morning like normal. So I did it Friday night. Let me check into the chat. Check in the chat. Good evening. What up, Mac? All right, that's got to be DJ Mac. Mac live. Because he's already blue, so I'm guessing that's DJ Mac. Find any great burgers on the road? To hamburgers. That's what I think about that. I don't like mine with lettuce and tomato. No Heinz 57 okay, I do like French fried potatoes. Definitely not a big kosher pickle or a cold draft beer. For my cheeseburger in paradise. Paradise! DuPage Picker, I'll have to give up spinning plates and start shaking globes. Less mess and damage. Yeah, for real. That's pretty risky. Spinning plates. Stop and smell the flowers. Amen, Myra. This is so relevant. Very well said. Thank you. My dream job has always been to, in some way, shape, or form, involving in helping people. And I'm grateful for the YouTube opportunity because it has done that in helping people. And whether that's, you enjoy watching me because you think I'm a dweeb, then right on. If it makes you smile, then cool. If I could teach you something about reselling, then great. That's wonderful too. If I can help motivate you to do something, to better your life, always try to strive to be a better you, then that's amazing too. I just want people to feel good about themselves. It's greatness. It's not a personality trait. Greatness is within. It's within me. It's within you. It's within everybody. It's up to you on how to get that, how to, kind of strive for that. Still a young lady. Enjoy life. Gonna make me cry, girl. Don't cry. Maggie Doodle. I'm Maggie Doodle. Working away the beautiful daytime hours when I should be inside. Yes. outside. Yeah, stop and smell the flowers, folks. Even take 5 to 10 minutes, And if you tell me you don't have 5 to 10 minutes in the day, then you need to get up earlier. Like, it drives me nuts when people are like, for example, those that are, I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to do this. Well, first, that's kind of silly because you do. You're just not willing to make the time. You are in control of your life. You and you alone. Not anybody else. Yes, if you have a spouse or children and all that, that does factor into how you spend your time and how you go about life. But you are in control. If something's not working, then do something about it. Try something else. Again, there are two things that could happen. You're either going to fail or you will succeed. Don't let fear stop you. Pat D's loves cheeseburgers more than me. Well, Michelle, I love you far more than any cheeseburger, just so you know. Talk to text is amazing. Tums. Use Tums down cheeseburger. Okay, well, you need to work on your text to talk. What up, Barb? Going on, Grumpy? What's up? People were commenting on my thumbnail, Barb, earlier, so I gave you a little shout out. No, I love my bed. What's up, Siosa Cells? Right? When I first saw Kimmy, I thought, can anyone be that happy and make me feel like that? Absolutely. I love Kimberly. Aw, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Death Beast, what's up? Welcome. You guys are so nice to me. Don't let the twinkly stop you. I want a cheeseburger in my bed. You want to eat cheeseburgers in your bed, Pat? Yeah, that's a pass for me. That's a hard no for me. I don't really like crumbs of anything in my bed. I'm not one to eat in my bed. Deal breaker. Yeah, if you eat cheeseburgers in your bed, it's deal breaker, Greg. Oh, Twinkie. Patties is my spirit animal. You guys are so funny. I love my coffee. Oh, D90, me too. Speaking of coffee, I'm double fisted over here. I got multiple drinks going on. I got coffee in this, water in this, and I have an energy drink. Shh, don't tell. Worked at Starbucks for many years. Coffee is life. Oh, that's cool. My ex-husband is a manager for Starbucks. This is gonna sound messed up, but I always tell him, like, you're my favorite ex-husband. Hook me up with some Starbucks. Ah, that's funny. I have commitment issues, folks. I'm committed to Misha, my bestie. That's it. I'm just kidding. Who's giving you all the time? No, wait. To Manny, the mannequin. Even though he's kind of a player. Just saying. Manny, if you're watching, you're a player. But I still think you're awesome. It's all his good looks, Manny the mannequin. I just can't help it. He's so dreamy. Oh my goodness. Do you all see this right here? This was one of my finds over the weekend. This little feller is already listed. I could bounce a quarter on top of a cappuccino. Nice. Yes, no eating in bed. I'm going to show you all my monkey. My monkey. Monkey. Oh, he's so cute. I say he's cute. I love him. Oh my gosh, my dog is now jealous. Let's scoot my chat over. I picked this little guy up over the weekend. What did I pay for him? 99 cents? Or something like that. $1? How adorable is he? Look at his eyes. Don't you just want to smooch him? He is so cute. I love him. I thought he was a huggable at first. He is not. He's newer. Let's see. Oh, focus. Focus. There we go. There we go. He's very cute. I love him. My monkey. Isn't he very cute, though? Quit monkeying around. Okay. Wave to everybody and go back up here. I'm like going to be sad. I feel about him the same way as I did Sparkle Farts, the singing unicorn that I had forever. Sparkle Farts sold. He sold. Well, it was a couple months back. He was very cute. I miss Sparkle Farts. I was kind of sad I listed him. I kind of wish that I just would have kept him. But he sold for, I don't know, $25-$30 or something. And actually, he ended up going to a good place. Some guy got him for his fiance's, I don't know, birthday or something like that, if I remember right. Your ex-husband. Do you have any exes that work at McDonald's? No, I don't. I don't have any that work at McDonald's. Don't you know? What's up, Raven? How are you? He's a baboon. Yeah, I have him listed, I don't know, as an orangutan, gorilla, monkey, or something. He's so cute. He's in my smaller eBay store, which I'm still working on. That I've been so busy that I have not been very good about squishing eBay stores like I was going to. I'm still going to do that. Wendy's fries are the best. Yeah. I like fries. I do. I like taters. I like them there taters. Them taters are good. I like me taters. I like my taters anyways. Oh, I have tomatoes growing. I need to show you all those one time. I forgot about that. That I have finally, I think, perfected my garden in a bucket. Yes, growing things from a bucket. Well, it's actually technically 2 buckets, but someday I'll have a nice big plot of land where I can have a greenhouse and grow everything. It'd be awesome. Bucket gardening is awesome. Yes, it is. I started it last growing season, and it did not go too well. It didn't go too well. Winter came far too fast. But this year, with all the moisture and the fact that I've been making sure that the water reserve in the bottom of the buckets is good and rotating that out, they seem to be doing well. I have a clawfoot bathtub full of tomatoes. Clawfoot tubs are so cool. That's in my dream bathroom. It is not my dream to move one, though. Anybody try to move a clawfoot bathtub? Those suckers are heavy. In a lot of older houses, you could tell, well, if you could see the floor. Like, for example, in Kansas, there's a lot of the older houses, like in the crawl space or in the basements, it's all open, so you could see the flooring, but you could tell where the bathtubs would be because they reinforce the floor right there because they're so huge. Well, they should for safety reasons, but have you been moving them around in a wheelbarrow? No. So last year, I'm always laughing at myself because I'm such a dork. When the colder weather came and I didn't want them to freeze, I put them on this makeshift ghetto made, I don't know, platform that had wheels. That wheels were attached to it. And I was pulling them around. So I would pull them out during the day out of my garage and then pull them back in. And I'm laughing because my neighbors, well, used to wonder what the heck I was doing by walking around with all my tomato plants. Wheeling around my tomato plants. Clouds near me. Yeah, John Jones. Right? It's been great weather here in Scotland. Misha says, yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yes. People give me weird looks. That's all right. I don't mind. I don't mind being weird. Be bravely weird, folks. It's okay. Be bravely weird and be proud of it. I'm so glad that through my YouTube journey, I've basically just been myself in the sense, and not trying to kind of hide my goofiness. Because nothing shocks you people when it comes to me. I could do anything and none of you all would be shocked. You gotta laugh at yourself. I will try. God, it would be a lot of content to watch, but I will try to make a bloopers video and pull everything that's happened through all the lives and make it into one video, or maybe multiple, because there's so many moments of where lives went wrong. Oh, thank you, Matt. Matt says, I'm pretty. Always liked my streams. I appreciate that. I was talking to a few folks last week about, and it gets better, and it doesn't happen every time, but it was really bad when I first started going lives, where every time that I hit end broadcast or end stream, I wanted to delete it immediately. Like, even if something didn't go wrong in the stream, like there was that fear building up that, oh my gosh, what are people going to think? Oh my gosh, you can't, I mean, I could edit it, parts out. It's really kind of hard, I noticed, to edit things out after something streamed, but it still happens sometimes where I want to delete the stream like right away. I don't, though, because it's part of my journey. I think everybody's got to start somewhere. We all got to start somewhere and hopefully improve along the way. But, that whole kind of like being judged and being just there, out there to the tube world is very scary. It really is. Barb, you are weird. And that's what I love about you. She says, I'm here, so I'm weird. Nothing wrong with being weird. I like the odd, the quirky, the misfits. I'm a misfit. I'm all about it. I always think of, whenever I think of misfits, I think of I think of Toy Story. Well, there's two things I think of Toy Story, where there's the kid across the street, Sid, or not across the street, right next door to Andy, gets a hold of these toys and basically ruins them and hurts them, and they feel not like they'll never be accepted. And I think that a lot of us can kind of relate in that sense of being hurt by others, and whether that's emotional, physical, it's and then kind of feeling like we don't belong somewhere. Well, we all do. We do belong somewhere, and you all are welcome to hang out here, my little misfit reseller / YouTube community. That's another reason why I love to turn everybody blue. I've heard back and forth, people's thoughts about it. But I don't want people to feel left out. And I know, it takes me a second sometimes to turn somebody blue, and just because I need to get to know you and make sure you're not a total Looney Tunes, and that you know the rules of watching your mouth. Don't cuss in here, keep it appropriate. This is a daytime show, folks. But I don't want anybody to ever feel left out, like they're not a part of the group, because you are a part of the group. So I hope you never feel alone, when you're hanging out in here. If I miss a comment or I miss saying hi, trust me, it is not because I don't like you. It's just for the fact of it's kind of hard doing lives when it's just one person and catching every single comment. So if you're blue, I like you. If you're not, I just may not know you well. I have no problem taking away wrenches, though, too. Just be mindful about that. You hurt me, or you're rude, and I might de-wrench you. Let's see. Check the chat. Hey, where's the merch link? Oh, it was on the other one, Misha. Oh, she put it out. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're blue, you don't necessarily have to worry about even using your wrench. Just know that you have it because I care about you and you do matter. Those that have been in enough chats or around me enough, they know who needs to go away or what is inappropriate, or what links to kind of smash out. So don't feel like you're obligated to use the power. Just know that you are loved. That's nice of you. Makes me want to come back when you're live. Yes, please do. If you're lurking, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say hi. Just because there's a whole bunch of blue in here, come say hi. Let us get to know you. Let me at least see you a couple times in the chat. And I will turn you blue. They know who needs to go away. Yeah, the only person who I have a problem with on YouTube, she don't come around these parts no more. What up, Justin? See, now that's weird. Why are you not blue? Hubby's here. All right, Siesta Cells. What up, Justin? Marie, hello. Make sure your merch link works. I had mine for months till I discovered the link wasn't working. Oh, good to know. I just started Teespring, like not even that long ago. I've had Amazon links up in most of my descriptions. I do get a small portion of that from either link. I haven't really noticed too much of a difference in between quality from Teespring to Amazon. I do know that Amazon is quicker in shipping. Some people get kind of like freaked out when they see that Amazon link. Like, oh, I don't want to, support Amazon, but you are supporting me as well, because I do get a small, very small. I try to keep my prices low, so you do get a small portion. I'm going to be working on making some more paintings and then putting that up on Teespring so that people can get a print of my paintings. I have a female hater. Yes, I do. I do. I think it's a jealous thing, but I do. What's up, fishing and picking? Yeah, if y'all thought real hard about who used to be around here and who doesn't, I'm sure you can figure it out. Tested that link before, but I've noticed a lot of links not working on other channels. I've noticed that too. Thrift and Flip is saying hello. So what is everybody up to for the rest of their day? Are you going to be shaking your snow globe? Are you going to maybe shake it a little bit, let all that settle, look to the center, make some memories, hang out with those that you love. Always be building with those little building blocks, look at the big picture of your goals and your dreams and figure out what you can do right now, what little Lego piece you can add to build onto your bigger goal. Don't let that big, when you see the end, you can picture of, I don't know, maybe it's owning a restaurant. You're like, I want to own a restaurant someday. And that kind of, that fear of all the things that you need to have happen, stop you. Don't let that stop you. Figure out one little small block, or maybe it's a big one little block at least to get you there. Maybe that's talking to somebody who's been a restaurant manager. Maybe that's taking some classes. Maybe that's reading up on food safety. Maybe that's going out and going to eat somewhere and observe how they run things. Maybe it's chatting, with a networking group of folks who have that kind of, same thought process. We are in the day and age where anything you want to learn, you can through the internet, through YouTube. Not everything on YouTube is necessarily correct in the information they give out, but can learn pretty much anything. What are we at here? Hour 17 minutes. All right, I think it's time to start wrapping this up. Pat says he's lost his wrench 72 times. Yep, Pat, I take your wrench away and give it back to you every day. Oh, I think you talk about in general. YouTube is crazy though sometimes with de-wrenching without the person actually even doing it, because that's happened to me. There's only one person that I de-wrenched. So if you suddenly don't have a wrench and feel like you can't say something in the chat because I de-wrenched you, there's only one person. So make sure to tell me, let me know, because it was not on purpose. Weren't on purpose. Before we head out, if you are hanging out in the chat, let me know what you guys have going on today or for this week. You got any shows coming up you'd like to throw out there? Feel free to plug yourself. Flippin' Hustler. What's up? What's up? Todd. Oh, it's just wrapping up, sir. I'm super excited, though, Todd, to go hang out with your mom in a couple weeks. Going to the bands. I think it's really cool that she knows far more about clothes and shoes than I do, and I know all about hard goods. So I'm going to teach her what I know, and she's going to teach me a little what she knows. Headed to the post office. Her mayonnaise is going to be on Derek's. That's awesome. I'll stop by. There's a lot of people that I really like that go live on Mondays, so it's kind of hard for me to stick around too long. And I also like to spread myself out. There's quite a few content creators who go live a lot, and I can't always be there every time. If you think about it, if somebody goes live 5 times a week for an hour, that's 5 hours. That's 5 hours. That's a lot. So I want to make sure that I visit A lot of people. So I'm not sure when I'm going live for the rest of this week. I do know that I will be live for our Thursday night show on Pat's channel, Pat D72. He is the host. The guest is Casey Rockstar Flipper. That show starts at 6:40 Central, so it is earlier this week than normal. And then it goes back to regular time the following week. I think I host. It will eventually, our Thursday show, just rotate every other week. But we had some guests already. Well, Pat had some guests booked out already, and we didn't want to change that. So it's a little funky. Just make sure that you are subscribed to myself, Borderline Hoarderish, and Pat D's 72, so that you can, we usually talk about it. If you run into us somewhere, through the tubes, through the YouTubes, we're usually mentioning where it is. And we do try to get those reminders out so that people know. 1438. Yes, Todd, 1438. And then, of course, next Monday, I will be right here again, live from my living room, because we all know that trying to go live out and about for me does not work very well. I don't get the best of service. Might need to be looking into another phone service sometime soon, because I enjoy it. I enjoy going out. It would be really cool to go out and source with y'all live. I'm such a goober. I'm sure it would be highly entertaining and embarrassing for me, but that's all right. If my embarrassing moments make you all laugh, laughter is good for the soul. So I appreciate all of you coming by, especially all of you that have taken the time to hang out with me for the entire hour and 20 minutes. I appreciate you. And to anybody really who just takes the time out of their day to come watch me. You could be anywhere watching anyone and you choose to come hang out with me. I hope that I provided some inspiration to you, even with all my silly difficulties of going live in the first place today. I'm going to say goodbye to a few folks before we head out. Bye, D90, DuPage Picka, Flipping Hustler, Going on Grumpy, Misha, Michelle, Dawn, thank you for being here. Fishing and Picking, Thrift and Flip, I hope to see you again. Thank you for coming by. Thrift Beast, Justin and Marie, Misha. I think I already said you, Misha, but I can tell you Misha a million times. Misha! Oh, Siosa Cells, Rum Stump Jamie. Thank you for coming by. Mac, it's good to see you, Mac. Raven, John Jones, another amazing supporter and friend. I appreciate you, sir. I know Pat D's was in here, Harlan, so many amazing people. And on that note, I'm singing my way out. Goodbye, sweet YouTube. It's time to go. Goodbye, YouTube. Hope you liked the show. I hate to leave you, but I really must say goodbye, sweet friends. Goodbye.